Local college students are voicing their opinions about accessibility on campus. With the new residence halls going up, what will St. Louis University do to provide access to buildings for all its students? Group 5 has a story.
College campuses nationwide are facing problems with accessibility. At St. Louis University, students with disabilities struggle with constant inconvenience. Since 1994, St. Louis University has been compliant with ADA. The purpose of the Americans with Disabilities Act is to prohibit discrimination against and facilitate the inclusion of persons with disabilities in all spaces. With the new construction of the residence halls, students are posing some concern.
Yes, I think it's adequate for what I need. Is it all the way there? I wouldn't say so. I think some of the buildings just like, for instance, I noticed I had a friend who lived in, I forget which hall it was, right by Fuse Hall. And I couldn't get into the residence hall because they didn't have an elevator to get in. And like right now I'm living in the Village. Any of my friends who live on the upper floors of the Village can't get there. And I mean, it's understandable why they don't have it, but like, it would be nice if they had elevators or something like that. And the only other thing I noticed was in terms of, and this didn't necessarily affect accessibility, but more just equality. I went to go in Chaffetz Arena and sitting with people, like some of my friends, they'd only let one person sit with me. And no one else was sitting in the handicapped spots. And I said, why can't I have 3 guys sit with me? But nope, only one. I was like, no one else is using these seats. So that was the only other thing. But other than that, I mean, it's pretty accessible.
I know housing is very excited because it'll bring in units that are very accessible and will have accessibility features built in. So we'll increase the number of residence hall options for students with disabilities.
Facilities management feels that much improvement has been made at SLU for accessibility, and that they plan to look into problem areas around campus and in the new dorms currently being constructed. Hopefully, the new buildings will provide more accessibility for the residents. Accessibility is regularly considered when choosing a school. Students are hopeful that with new buildings and a greater understanding of the importance of accessibility, universities will pay greater attention to this need.